AM 864.
You are listening to your Pinoy Music Authority, Hit Music Central. I am your Kabayan Ria. Tuloy-tuloy ang ating programa ngayong gabi dito sa AM 864. And it's time now to speak to our special guest. We have a very young guest on the show tonight. And I am so impressed by the level of self-confidence this young lady has. And so welcome for the first time here on Hit Music Central, Alex Bruce. Good evening, Alex.
Hi everybody! Kamusta kayong lahat?
Okay, first off, sino si Alex Bruce? We want to know. You look so young, pero yung lyrics ng songs mo, and I'm watching your music videos. You're so confident about yourself. You're sassy. Where are you getting this energy, this confident vibe that we're loving so much?
I think from my parents. Yeah, from my parents. So, ang dami nagsasabi sa akin na I am a unique child. Like, anong ibig sabihin nun? Tingin ko po sa sarili ko, like, I'm a normal kid who's studying, playing outside, minsan nagagalit kapag nakukuha yung phone. Basta normal na teenager lang.
Mga kabayan, you're listening to Alex Bruce's voice right now. She sounds so innocent and so young, but when you watch her music videos, she's so confident na yung energy mo is beyond your years. So good for you for having that confidence and for breaking barriers na hindi ka sa pop, hindi lang sa ballads, but you're breaking barriers in terms of your music. Sa music mo with hip-hop. What is that like? Bakit ito napili mo na genre?
So, my parents influenced me on hip-hop talaga. Like, my dad was part of a band before. He was writing songs for my mom, poems and everything, yung cheesy. Tapos, like, he plays the guitar dun sa band nila, and he writes songs too, para dun sa Rigmarole. So, Rigmarole is the name of my dad's band, pero he had to work for us, kaya parang natigil na yon. Kaya minsan-minsan na lang kapag pupunta siya dito, like he plays a little bit with his friends, mga ganon. Tapos si mommy ko po naman, she is a fan of classic R&B, like ever since nasa tiyan pa lang ako ni mommy, like, she used to tell me stories na she puts headphones sa tiyan niya. Kaya daw pala ako mahilig sa music, baka daw dahil doon. Kasi lagi daw niya akong nilalagyan ng headphones sa tiyan niya. Yeah.
So now you're living your dream. You're living your dream and you're performing in front of large audience, and at a very young age, what goes through your head when you're about to go on stage and to perform live?
I always think na I'm gonna make a mistake, which is not good kasi dapat confident tayo, diba, kapag mag-perform. Pero what's in my head is, what if nangyari to? What if I slip? What if I fall? What if I change the lyrics? What if I mumble something? What if pumiyok ako? All those stuff pops up in my mind. Kaya, as in, sobrang kaba ko before ako mag-perform. Pero, nawawala naman po yun every time nakapagsalita na ako, like, hi everybody. Tapos, nawawala na yung kaba ko kasi nasa isip ko na po nun, ay, okay lang pala to, parang kakayanin ka naman pala.
At a very young age, you're working with global music producers and you're surrounded by people who are more mature than you. How do you keep up with them? How do you handle that pressure na you're working with somebody who's worked with BTS before and a producer and Justin Bieber, the likes of Justin Bieber. So these are global stars, and for somebody so young, how do you handle that environment, being surrounded by those caliber ng mga music producers?
Actually, hindi ko po talaga alam na Kuya August Rigo worked with my idols. Like, I talked to him as like my friend, yung parang I'm comfortable with telling him kung ano yung gusto ko, kung ano yung hindi. Ganon. Tapos, like, after making the song na with him, tsaka ko lang nalaman na he worked pala po with my idols. Kaya, sabi ko, ala, nakakahiya ako. Like, I should have done my research muna, like, when working with people. Kaya, next time, I'll do my research.
Kumusta naman ang response ng Filipino fans, especially with your music and with your brand of music?
Maganda naman po yung feedback nila, pero hindi pa rin po mawawala yung haters. And ayoko tawagin silang haters. They're just saying their opinions.
Critics!
Critics. Hindi po yun mawawala kasi of course, nobody's perfect. So, I handle them na parang iniisip ko na lang na sila yung nagmo-motivate sa akin na maging mas magaling pa so I can please them, diba?
That's a very healthy way of looking at things, and your parents must be so proud of you for having that type of mentality, especially during this time na there are a lot of youth na talagang struggling with their self-confidence, their identity, and with you seem to be very well adjusted to the environment that you're in now, especially in a public eye. So, are there days na parang you're unsure of yourself then? Do you go through awkward moments just like any teenagers?
Parang wala po. Kasi, makapal po talaga mukha ko.
I think it comes from having a support system, no? You have a healthy support system at home and at work as well.
Opo.
How do you balance your life? You're still in school, and then you have a career and your music as well. What is a day like for you?
I tried to be productive today. As in, like, parang ngayon lang ako nagsimula maging productive because like the past few weeks, I've been waking up at 12, tapos I sleep at 3, mga ganon. Normal teenager na unhealthy. So, I tried to change that today. So, I woke up at 7:30 for my piano lessons. It's my first day of piano lessons. And it was great naman. Sobra lang akong inantok. Kasi nakakaantok talaga yung sound ng piano. Tapos yun nga, ang aga-aga pa. As in, sobrang lutang po ako sa umaga. Like, I don't know what I'm doing kanina. Tapos, after that, I slept sa bahay. So, that wasn't productive. I slept for an hour. And then, I woke up. Tapos, I ate lunch. And then may quiz kami kanina, science. I wasn't ready for it. As in, I didn't study. Pero next time, siguro, study na ako. Like, this quarantine, parang tumamad ako ng sobra. Dati, I care lot about my quizzes and everything, yung parang tarantang-taranta po ako kung ano yung sagot, mga ganun. Pero lang parang sobrang chill na ako. Like, kapag hindi ko alam yung sagot, parang yung isip ko lang parang, hindi ko alam yung sagot. Pero ganun lang. Tapos, yun, I was a little bit productive today. Tapos nagsayaw po ako kanina. Pero unti lang. I'll be continuing my dance practice later. Tapos, ano pang ginawa pa? I recorded a rap video. Yeah.
Oh. So yung yung YouTube channel mo, you maintain that by yourself or do you have a team behind you?
My parents.
Oh, okay. So, ano naman ang process mo when creating your music? When it comes to the lyrics that you put, may notebook ka ba? Or do you like writing on any piece of paper or any surface na pwede mo sulatan? What is it like for you?
I think I have my notebook here right now. Asan ba yun? I write my music here. Like,
oh.
Yeah. But I started writing na po sa cellphone ko na. Pero okay na din yung cellphone ko, kaya I started writing here again. Yun.
Are you the type of teenager who writes on journal, or you're more on poems and lyrics and lines?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Songs like this. Hindi ko alam kung madami ba nagsusulat ng yung ganitong process magsulat ng kanta. Pero first, I need to be in the mood. As in like, nga po, sobrang tamad ko po talaga. And sobrang sobrang rare lang kapag gumawa ako ng kanta. Like, kung makikita niyo po yung singles ko, like, tatatlo lang sila. Kasi sobrang tawad ko po talaga magsulat ng songs. Like, kapag wala po ako sa mood, may magagawa ako like 2 lines, pero it sounds so bad. Like, ang babaw ng lyrics, ang pangit ng flow and everything. Pero pag nasa mood naman po ako, I find a beat online, free beat. Tapos, sobrang tagal ko po talaga naghahanap ng beat. Like, it takes me hours to find the perfect one na I vibe with. So, after finding a beat, I mumble words. I mumble words para siya yung flow ko, siya yung i-fill in ko with words. So, after matripan ko po yung na-mumble kong flow and, you know, I vibe with it, nilalagyan ko po siya ng lyrics. Tapos, I record it sa band lab and I let my dad listen to it. Yeah.
So, it's your parents talaga ang first line ng critics mo. Kung baga, quality control, it's your parents.
Apo.
Wow. So, what I appreciate about your music is that napaka-global ng style niya. But when you hear the Tagalog part, the Tagalog stanza of your music, it makes me feel so proud to listen to that kind of genre, hip hop, and we are so excited to introduce it here sa mga listeners natin sa Hong Kong, because normally, especially for people our age, we like to listen to the contemporary music, right? So to have somebody as young as you, especially a young lady like you're breaking barriers. You're actually introducing the Filipino ears to a brand new, not necessarily brand new, but innovative na music, and unexpected from somebody young like you. So thank you for bringing it and for having the courage to really not follow everyone's footstep and do your own thing. So you do you, Alex Bruce. And that energy, that sassiness, and that confidence of yours is really something to look forward to and to watch. Really something to watch, especially for our young people who may have some confidence issue. Ano naman ang masasabi mo sa kanila? Because we have a lot of young people, especially now na hindi tayo nakakapag-socialize in person. More and more young people are losing that essential training of interacting with other human beings, essentially, right? So, yung iba pag nasa crowd, nasa gitna ng maraming tao, nawawalan ng confidence. What would you tell your generation pagdating sa self-confidence and just being happy with one's self?
Siguro, don't mind what other people say. Like, huwag mo isipin kung ano yung sasabihin ng mga tao. Like, do what you want. Do anything that you want. Who cares about what other people say, diba?
What's the one thing that your parents always tell you na talagang pinanghahawakan mo?
So they don't tell me naman, like they're not that hindi sila yung nagsasabi sa akin ng mga inspirational quotes and everything, pero may natatandaan ko pong sinabi nila sa akin. So sabi po nila, I do whatever I want, as in kahit ano daw gusto ko gawin, it's either dancing, rapping, anything. Basta nandito lang daw sila, susuporta sa akin. Tapos, whenever I want to stop, nandun pa rin sila. Like, they won't get mad or anything. It's my decision.
So, invite our listeners and tell us also about working with Justin De Dios of SB19. Actually, before we spoke to you, we have some A-team SB19 fans who told us about you. So that's where I first heard of your name. Some of the fans said na, abangan niyo po yung paglabas ng bagong music video ni Alex Bruce because nandun po si Justin na SB19 because SB19 their music is one of the most requested here on Hit Music Central. So what was it like to work with Justin on that video?
Super nakakakaba. Like, sobra nakakakaba. Kasi it's my first time working with a boy. It's so weird. Like, akala ko dadating yung time na yun kapag like mga 21 na ako, 18, ganong age. Pero like 14, I think, like, paano ko gagawin? Like, how could I do this without laughing? Lalo na yung scenes namin. So, I laughed a lot. And nakakahiya sobra kay Kuya Justin. Pero hindi ko talaga mapigilan.
But you look so ang ganda ng composition ng na yun, na music video na yun, and you sounded really great. And I even watched one of your videos where you performed sa PBA, and you look so confident. And I, as an adult, I wish I had your confidence when I was a teenager. So good for you.
We will continue with our conversation with Alex Bruce in a short while, mga kabayan. But for now, let me play the song na pinag-usapan namin ni Alex. And this is the song where Justin De Dios of SB19 made a cameo. So here now, playing for the first time here on Hit Music Central, Yakap by Alex Bruce.
How about yung music naman na Pull It Off? Tell us about that song.
So, oh my gosh, ang tayo ka nang hindi nakakanta to. Like, months na yata na hindi ko siya nakakanta. Pero I think I was 12 years old, 11, when I wrote that with my dad. Kasi nung time na yun, hindi ko pa kaya talaga magsulat mag-isa. Like, I need to be in a video call with him and discuss, the song. So, Pull It Off is about me trying to tell other kids na, kaya mo yan. Like, always do your 100% in everything. Always do your best and release your Kraken. Yun talaga po yung dating title ng kanta ko, Release Your Kraken. Pero, we decided to change it to Pull It Off kasi yun po yung chorus. Chorus. So, it was Release Your Kraken. Kasi Kraken, release your beast within. Like, magpaka-beast mode ka sa lahat ng gagawin mo. And show the people what you're capable of. Be confident. Yan.
Would you mind giving us a sample of your single, Pull It Off, para mapakinggan at masampulan natin sa mga listeners natin dito?
I'll do it, acapella. I'll do the intro.
Okay.
Time to go beneath the needles and then pump it up. And next up with the beat of demons circulating down into your membrane. Gonna risk it down, push it down till it's gone. Now release your Kraken and then show the world how it's done. Pull it off. And then like the verse and everything.
How do you do that? Were you born with that skill or pinractice mo yan since you were
Practice. It took me 4 years para, hindi masyadong mabulol kasi dati talaga, like, nung nagsisimula pa lang talaga ako, like, wala ka talaga maintindihan ko sa lahat ng sinasabi ko.
But do you speak like that? Minsan, napapansin mo ba na on a normal conversation, masyado mabilis ka magsalita?
Opo, sabi po ni Mami, sobrang dal-dal ko minsan, hindi na niya naiintindihan. Tapos sobrang dami ko na daw po nasasabi in just like 5 seconds.
But that's good. At least bata ka pa, you already have that skill, and it's just going to get better and better if you put your energy on it. So, Alex Bruce, imbitahan mo naman ang mga listeners natin to keep supporting your music and to follow you on your social media accounts as well, so they can get to know you better.
Hi, everybody. So thank you so much for supporting me, and I'll be releasing more songs, albums, EPs in the future. So I hope you guys are still here with me. Like, wag muna kayong aalis. I have so many things pa para makita sa inyo. And You can follow me on my socials. So my Instagram is Thurston Alex Bruce. My TikTok, my Spotify, my YouTube channel, and my Facebook page is Alex Bruce. And my Twitter is Alex Thurston B. Yeah, it's on my socials.
There you go. But one more thing before we let you go. Bilang isang kabataan, as a young woman, if there is one thing that you want to know, you want adults to know about your thoughts as young people, what would it be? Do you have anything na I wish adults would know this about us young people?
Siguro pasaway kami ngayon eh. Like, our generation is very pasaway. Siguro lahat naman ng bata pasaway, pero sometimes ayaw namin mapagsabihan, pero parenting, anong gusto namin may paalam? Siguro we don't wanna grow up yet. Like, if you guys want us to act like teenagers, if you guys want us to act like dalaga, binata, like all those, we're not ready for it. Like, nasanay po kami sa pagiging bata. And it's hard to change. Kaya, minsan kapag sinasabi sa kana, dalaga ka na, Alex, wag ka na ganyan kumilos, like, isip bata ka pa. Like, na-offend po ako sa ganun. Kasi, I'm just 14. Like, siguro dalalaga na ako, mag-iiba na ako ng kilos ko when I, like, turn 18. Kasi legal na ako na.
May timeline ka na. Alright, so we're glad to know na you're enjoying your youth, and you should, because the adult world is full of adventures and misadventures. So enjoy yourself while you're young. And you're only young once, right? So we're so excited about your career, and we hopefully will see you on the international stage and see you perform and hear your music even in the mainstream, hindi lang sa Pilipinas but internationally, because you have that energy about you, and we're so excited lang for you. So congratulations, and you can bet that your music will be played here on Hit Music Central. Congratulations, and thank you so much for joining us, Alex Bruce.
Hit Music Central on AM 864. Our thanks once again to Alex Bruce and of course Sony Music Philippines. Maraming salamat, Miss Chen, Sir Nico. And so before we head to the 10 o'clock news tonight with your Kabayan Stan for the latest on what's happening here in Hong Kong and around the world,